Most cities have the same problems: crowded transit, confusing streets, dirty public spaces, and nobody quite trusts that anything will work when they need it to. Japan looked at every single one of those problems and quietly built a physical solution into the infrastructure itself, not through big policy speeches or expensive campaigns, but through objects, markings, and systems most tourists walk past without even noticing. This video covers 12 of those solutions, and by the end, you'll realize that the friction you deal with every day in your own city isn't just annoying. Number 1. Suica and Pasmo contactless transit cards. Think about the last time you watched someone freeze at a transit gate. They're digging through a wallet, trying to figure out which ticket covers which zone, and everyone behind them just has to wait because the system put the whole fare calculation problem onto the rider. Suica and Pasmo cards skip all of that. You tap once and walk through, and the system figures out the fare automatically based on where you entered and where you exit. You never need to know the price before you get on. The same card works on trains, subways, buses, vending machines, and convenience stores, so people stop carrying coins almost entirely. Number 2. Tactile paving for visually impaired pedestrians. Those yellow bumps running along Japanese sidewalks and train platforms look like texture to most people walking over them. If you're sighted, you probably step over them without a second thought. It's a two-pattern navigation language you read through your feet. Raised dots mean stop and pay attention, so you'll find them at platform edges and intersections. Raised bars running in a line mean keep walking, and they run continuously along safe corridors from train doors all the way to station exits. Other countries installed this same paving to meet legal requirements, then broke the path mid-block or ran it straight into a pole. That's not a minor flaw. A person following those bars trusts them completely, and a gap in the path is a physical trap. Number 3. Heated toilet seats with bidet functions. The toilet seat in most of the world just sits there. It's cold, it does nothing, and nobody ever really stopped to ask if that was the best we could do. Japanese washlets heat the seat to body temperature and include a bidet wand that sprays a precise, adjustable stream of warm water, so you're not relying on dry paper alone. The controls use consistent icons across every manufacturer, so you can walk into any public restroom in Japan and figure it out without anyone explaining anything to you. And Japan didn't keep this in people's homes. Number 4. Public restroom privacy sound machines. Public restrooms have an acoustic problem that nobody officially talks about. The walls are tiled, the surfaces are hard, and sound bounces everywhere, so people either avoid the restroom entirely or run the tap the whole time to cover the noise, which wastes water and doesn't actually work that well anyway. Japan built a small device called the Autohime, which translates roughly to Sound Princess, to fix this directly. You press a button inside the stall. It plays a recorded flushing sound loud enough to mask what's happening. Number 5. Train platform queue markings. Watch what happens on an unmarked platform when a train pulls in. Everyone clusters wherever they feel like standing, the doors open, and boarding turns into this slow, awkward push between people trying to get off and people trying to get on. Japanese platforms paint queue markings directly onto the floor, showing exactly where each car's doors will stop, with arrows splitting the line so exiting passengers have a clear path down the middle. The marks are calibrated to the specific train line on that platform, so when the train stops, the doors land exactly where the marks said they would. Number 6. Coin lockers at train stations. There's a specific kind of useless that happens on a travel day when you've checked out of your hotel but your train doesn't leave for 6 hours. You've got your bags, and suddenly the whole city is inaccessible because you can't go anywhere, you can't drag a suitcase. Japanese train stations install coin lockers in multiple sizes, from backpack-sized up to full rolling suitcase, available around the clock with no staff involved. You load your bag, pay with coins, or tap your transit card and take a key or a code. Pricing runs by the hour, not by the day. Larger stations have digital maps near the entrance showing exactly which locker banks have open units in which sizes. Number 7. Plastic food displays outside restaurants. Walking into a restaurant where you can't read the menu is a specific kind of stress, and most people solve it by eating somewhere familiar or just pointing at something random and hoping for the best. Japanese restaurants fix this with sampuru, which are hyper-realistic plastic models of every dish, displayed in a glass case right at the entrance. You can see exactly what the portion looks like, whether the bowl is broth heavy or noodle heavy, and what it costs before you ever sit down. Specialist manufacturers build these models to match the real dish closely enough that you won't be surprised when it arrives. Seeing a realistic model of food is also more persuasive than reading a description, so restaurants end up selling more of whatever looks best in 3 dimensions. Number 8. Vending machines with hot and cold beverages. Vending machines in most countries do one thing: dispense a drink at whatever temperature it happens to be. That's the whole product. Japanese vending machines split their interior into 2 separate temperature zones running at the same time, so a single machine can sell you a hot canned coffee and a cold sports drink side by side. Hot items get a red label on the front panel, cold items get blue, and you know exactly what you're getting before you press anything. Operators track sales by location and restock the product mix to match local demand. Number 9. Umbrella stands and locking umbrella racks. Most people in rainy cities just accept that a good umbrella is a liability. You bring a nice one out, leave it at a restaurant entrance, and there's a real chance it's gone when you leave. So eventually you stop buying good ones at all. Japanese buildings fix this with locking umbrella racks at their entrances. You slide your umbrella into a slot, press it down, and a spring-loaded clamp grips the handle. Number 10. Convenience store bill payment services. Japanese convenience stores cut through all of that. You walk in with a paper bill, hand it to the cashier, pay cash, and walk out with a stamped receipt. The payment processes the same day. The stores connect directly into a payment network that links to electricity providers, local governments, online retailers, and thousands of other billing entities. Number 11. Capsule hotel sleeping pods. Capsule hotels strip the whole thing down to what you physically need for sleep. A pod about 2 meters long and 1 meter wide, with a mattress, a light, a small shelf, a power outlet, and a curtain or sliding door. Bathrooms and storage are shared, which is exactly how the price stays low. Number 12. Takuhaiban luggage forwarding services. Traveling between cities with luggage is physical work. You're hauling bags through subway transfers, up station staircases, and into overhead racks on trains, and by the time you arrive, half your energy is already spent. Takuhaiban is a door-to-door luggage forwarding service. You drop your bag at a convenience store or hotel, fill out a slip with the destination address. Every single thing in this list was a solution to a problem that other cities still have today, and the gap isn't money or technology. It's whether whoever designed the infrastructure decided that small daily frictions were worth fixing or just accepted them as permanent features of city life.